Democrats left Washington for Thanksgiving recess with a question mark hanging over their leadership. Ohio Congressman Tim Ryan is challenging Nancy Pelosi for the role of House Minority Leader. He says the party must go in a new direction, especially after the stinging defeat in the Rust Belt states such as Ohio, Michigan, and Wisconsin. So here to weigh in on the party's future, Michigan Congresswoman Debbie Dingell, who we appreciate you coming on. Thank you very much.
It's great to be here. Thank you.
You were very vocal after the election. You said that there were some certainly some warning signs before the election, and you said that it happened in town halls and it happened in really just small town America. I want to ask you, do you regret not speaking out a little bit earlier, and what have you learned from that?
I mean, quite frankly, I did speak out. At any place that I spoke for the last 18 months, I told people that Michigan was a competitive state. And quite frankly, it wasn't only Brooklyn that wasn't hearing me. A lot of the media said, oh, that's Debbie. What we didn't understand as a party is that we do have to include everybody. And we've got to figure out how we can be fight for everybody and protect everybody. But working women and men don't think that haven't connected with what a lot of the policies are here. I've been very clear that they just want to make enough money so that they can live in a safe place, put food on the table, be able to go to the doctor if they need to, afford their medicine, and educate their kids. And for too many, it seems like it's beyond them now.
One of the things I heard was that folks were very critical of the fact that one of the Hillary Clinton's platform was equal pay for women, when there were people who were saying, listen, I'm not even making what I made years ago, and I'm not even getting a paycheck. I need a job. Did you hear those voices before, and was it leadership not hearing you? Were they not listening to you? Where was the disconnect?
I think there was a disconnect with a lot of people that they didn't understand. There was an op-ed that was written in the Michigan Daily this week by one of the kids at the University of Michigan who said that you can do both. You can fight for progressive caucus, but that there was a big voice speaking loud for working men and women on the election day. And there's a large part of this country that just wants to be able to get a job. We've forgotten that they have less purchasing power, and a lot of people don't understand how many people are afraid whether their pension is going to be there. Seniors are frightened about their Medicare. So there are a lot of issues people are frightened about, and we need to understand that's in their hearts and souls.
How do you get there? How do you appeal to those voters? How do you change leadership from the top to bottom, especially when there's people who are critical that some of the leadership on the Democratic side of the aisle is perhaps an aging generation, and I say that respectfully?
I'm not interested in changing leadership right now because I think every member of Congress has to be part of being that leader, and I think we're a very disparate caucus. And I can't it's not just the Midwest voice has to be heard, which, by the way, it does have to be heard, but we have to bring all the voices together. It's not either me or you, it's us, it's we. And I do think that Nancy Pelosi understands that better, Steny Hoyer understand that better, but we need to also develop the next generation of leaders.
All right, Congresswoman, I wish we had more time. I have a couple more questions for you, but thank you so much. We appreciate it. We appreciate you coming on the show. Thank you.